I didn't come up with the money that I was supposed to. But,
Okay, so what's the fear?
the fear is law enforcement.
Okay. What have you done to prepare yourself in language with the gentleman that you need to talk to?
Well, last time we spoke, and all this was through text, which was just like bullshit.
Uh-huh.
You know, it was have the 5,000 by tomorrow.
Okay.
And walk away. Everything is squared off.
Or he's taking you to court.
Yeah,
for theft.
Second is he's going to contact his insurance. You know, law enforcement's going to get into it.
Does he have video of you stealing?
I don't know.
Then what proof does he have of you taking money? You already paid back the other one, right?
Payroll.
Okay, so what proof does he have? Video?
Well, he says he has verification from other employees of the times that
they've seen you.
There. Exactly.
And
so it's
they're
cross-sectional, and by that you could probably check cameras. The thing is, though, I just don't understand how it amounted to how much he said.
Okay, but regardless of the amount, it don't matter. You could have took $1, and it's still the equivalent of stealing, right? Okay, so doesn't matter in the amount. So get out of those details. In order for someone to prosecute you, they have to have verifiable proof that you had your hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah, that he has to have videos.
So he has to have video because even the witnesses have to have proof.
Okay. So
when the day's done, they got to have proof. Because I could say, hey, he called me a nigger, so I beat him up. But if I don't have proof, you know, I mean, if the witnesses are coming up saying, yes, I witnessed him opening the till, taking money out, looking both ways, and walking out the door. How long ago was this?
Oh my God, you know what I just realized? That's probably why he kept asking me, how much do you owe me? Because he needed that in writing.
No, he probably had a recorder in his pocket.
No, he needed that, I'm sorry, to text. And that's what my friend was saying is that...
No, you don't admit to anything.
Right, because it's because he kept like trying to... Oh my God, I just realized that. Yeah. So anyway, my thing is now I don't have it. In all honesty, I really tried. I did everything I could. Went to ask for help from whoever I could.
So you're admitting to the fact that what you've already paid back. On top of that, you're admitting to the fact that you stole other money.
Yeah, but not that much.
Why are you admitting to it?
Because I did.
But it doesn't matter. But if they don't have proof, you're setting yourself up to go to jail.
But he does.
What has he shown you the proof?
No, he hasn't. But I guess it's my assumption. But I'm assuming it's with cameras.
But unless you can't assume.
But he can. You know, verify that he said he was here. Let's look at the cameras if he was in here. He can.
Okay, did you literally open up a till and take money out?
No, not that. But I'm saying it's not that. It's adding the extra hours on my payroll.
Did you work the extra hours?
No.
Can anybody know that you did or you didn't? Can anyone prove that you weren't there?
Well, they can. That's what I'm saying. Is that like to add the hours, it's a certain amount it's a time. It's an instilled time that you would have to add on there. They
right.
Check the
Could you have not made a clerical mathematical error?
You know what? And sometimes I did. It's because
simple as that.
And I said that to him too, and he did not give a shit. I said, Steve, I've been there for 5 years. I was like, Steve, you know this. I don't have a habit of, hey, I'm here. Please clock me on this dot right now, and then clock me out right when I leave. It was always because, you know, I was an admin. I would add my hours in. I was just like, forget it. I would cover shifts, come in on weekends for extra hours so that I could do his work of what he asked me, slap the hours on there. It's not like I came in, clock in, clock in, clock out. I was just whatever. Because I would cover shifts on a weekly basis.
Okay.
Now, sometimes this would happen. I would cover the shifts. Sometimes I would add the hours knowing I'd cover the shift. Sometimes the dude would be like, oh, I'm good. I don't need it anymore. Never went back to camp. I'm like, whatever. I'm always here. There's always like a plus or minus to it anyway.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I've had that habitual like not doing that. But then
you're careless. Okay, so when the day's done,
tedious on that, but I was like, what the fuck?
Okay, here's the truth, man. This is how you eliminate all your stress, bro. When it comes to court, it's about facts and stats. Okay? If he has verifiable proof that you on video, I took money out. If it's about time cards, okay, my bad. I've been there for 5 years. This is the only time that I've ever been a little bit off. I was going through a lot in my personal life. I hurried through. If I messed up on my time card, my bad. If it's just some money you want paid back, it's a civil matter. It's not you're going to prison. It's not you're going to jail. This is a public defender, civil matter. You messed up on some math on your time card.
Well,
you overdid yourself.
That's not the only thing, though.
Okay, what's the other part?
That's what he hit me up with the second time. The first time was when I was pocketing membership money.
Okay, but you paid that back.
I did.
You paid that back, right?
I did, yeah.
Okay, so if that's paid back, that's not what he can take you to court for then. He can't take you to court for that because it's already paid back, right? You got proof of that? That you paid him back?
It's all verbal.
See, you got to get proof of
That's
everything
why-
you
that's
do.
why I fucked up,
But
yeah.
he's taking you to court for the second thing, right?
Is what he's saying.
Okay, so when you focus on the worst thing that can happen, you're giving that power to manifest.
I know. I was really trying to think positive, and I don't have it. I was going to go talk to him. Hopefully the face-to-face, finally that we can have it, you can see. And dude, I'll be so honest. I don't like him because he's not empathetic.
Mm-hmm.
But I really am fucking sorry that I inconvenienced him and everyone that I forgot.
Right.
Because fuck,
But that don't matter to him.
What was so like what got me was that damn, like, I didn't want people feeling like I intentionally did this to them personally, you know what I mean? I did it out of my own situation and what was going on. I didn't do it because like, oh, I fucking hate you, I'm gonna take your money.
That doesn't matter.
I know.
None of your feelings matter, bro.
But all the people that I did that to, I reached out, or most of them I did. Steve is the only person that I have not been able to express that with. And
Right.
that's what I'm hoping tomorrow I can get.
But it's not even about them because they have their membership regardless, okay? It's about your owner.
Yeah, he will.
That's all it's about. It's about facts and stats. So when you go to him, you got to be confident, strong, to the point, truthful. Leave your emotions out of it because he doesn't move. He doesn't get moved off emotions. You have to come to him with a plan.
I know. Oh my God, that's one thing. So how to pay him back?
Exactly. He may or may not take the plan. He may say, fuck you and your plan, I'm taking you to court. Okay. Then you get a public defender and you go to court. Because the worst thing that can happen is, okay, you had a mathematical error, okay? You're willing to pay it back. You have your plan that you give your public defender, and you'll pay X amount every week or every 2 weeks until it's paid back. Because you're not running away from the problem. You see what I'm saying?
Literally, I abided by everything he said.
But that is how it can go down. Don't let him pump that fear into you. Is he a white man? Yeah, so they're going to pump that fear into you. You're a young minority and they have that superiority complex. So fuck all that.
It's like I just didn't, not that you know what, the only people that I cared for are the people that actually talk to me. Everyone else that has their assumptions on whatever I did it for, and they objectified what I did and who I am, that's fine. That's cool. That's exactly what I mean, that people don't take the time to talk, but they'll be so quick to assume what they hear, you know?
Right, but see,
But I'm
neither
okay
did
with
you
that.
take the time to care about the ramifications of what you're causing harm into other people.
Yeah, well, which I did.
Because you chose to cause harm. You
Yeah.
wanted to cause harm. It wasn't something that
No,
was...
I didn't-
Hold
I
on,
didn't want
hear
to.
me out for a minute.
Okay.
You didn't sit there and say, I want to hurt people. But the actions that you chose, you knew if you were to be found out would cause harm, therefore you wanted to cause
So I
harm.
chose, okay.
That's no different than me having sex with a girl and doing it without a condom and she's not on the pill. I don't want to have a child,
But I
but the
chose
actions
to.
that I'm doing are increasing the probability of me having a child, therefore I want to have a child.
So I chose to.
So you chose to harm people.
Knowing the risk, I chose to, therefore I wanted to
Exactly.
go through with that.
Exactly. You wanted to cause harm. Because you increased the probability with no plan. Isn't well thought out. You were selfish in it. You had your needs that you thought, I'm going to steal from someone else. I don't care if they don't have food on their table. I don't care if they don't have their membership. I don't care if it sets my boss back. I care only of myself. Knowing that it would potentially cause harm if it was found out. You knew that consciously.
But, man, and I hope people will they believe me when I say this.
It's
but
not about emotion.
I know, but when I did it, swear,
See,
I intended.
No, stop.
Okay.
You can't think that way no more, bro. You can't think, I want to protect my character. I want to protect my integrity now. No, you threw that out the window the minute you took the bread. You don't have no right to promote your integrity or your character anymore, that you're a good guy in the face of these people who you don't really give a fuck about. You only care about them now because you were found out. If you never were to be caught, you don't give a fuck about your boss nor the people you took the money from. That's just be real with it.
That's true.
Because if you can be real with it, now you can begin on the road to changing your pattern and your life from here on.
Yeah, that's very true.
Because you're trying to justify your feelings and emotions and hey, I apologize. I'm a good guy now. I want you guys to really look at me in a decent light. I'm not really this way. I just went through a hard time. No, I'm sorry. Yes, you are that way. You're a thief. Accept it. It's no different than an alcoholic going to an AA meeting saying, hey, I'm an alcoholic, though I may not be drinking no more. I'm still an alcoholic. This is something that tempts me. When I go through a hard time, I don't know how to be self-accountable. I don't know how to be proactive. I don't know how to be a man about stuff and just pony up and call a Mike Sims out the blue and say, hey, man, I need help. I'm so egotistical, passive-aggressive that I'll just stay in here and just hope that it just passes by, or I'm just going to figure it out myself because I've been leading and guiding myself my own way, and I don't want to be guided. I don't want to be micromanaged because if somebody really finds out who I really am, they won't love me or accept me for who it is I am. Hence what Tyler goes through. You're no different than T, no different than me. I've been there, done that. That's why I'm here, because I thought like you. But you won't call me up and say, hey, I know you're on the side of Lucky's. I know you ain't really doing a whole lot. Can I go get an hour in? Can we build? See, that's why I only gave you the yays, because I'm only fronting it to you because you're spending this time with me. Because I have to abide by the ways of what Lou Free told me, my psychic, 2 weeks ago, saying, if you're going to give of your wisdom and time, Mike, please make them pay you.
No, wait, don't say that, though.
No.
Like,
Hear me when I say this.
Yeah.
They have to pay me for what I'm giving in this now because of this theory. It's the balance of energy, okay? Because I'm a life coach. I'm a life mentor. If that wasn't my path, then I'd just be the friend to you. But I'm a friend to you regardless. However, I'm kicking you game, but see, God's not allowing me to throw my pearls before swine anymore. When I say that is, I can't give of my time and my energy and my wisdom freely or to people that are just going to trample over them. Meaning they ain't going to do nothing with it. So if the percentage is 50-50, that you don't know if they're actually going to go apply what you give them, Mike, then make them pay you to justify you giving of a service to them because you're draining yourself, Mike. And I need you to stay energized. That's why I created you and brought you back. So you paying me is not just in the yay and the extra $10. I'm actually thinking of a creative way that I can continue to be me, to help you, and you're in a place where hopefully you will hear me, listen to me, and start thinking differently so you can achieve a different result tomorrow and the next day. So you learn the first essence of being a real man. And a man is stepping up and facing self. This ain't about what you took. This ain't about your boss. This ain't about who you robbed. This is about you. You have to do away with the childish things and start applying the adult things. In scripture they say, when I was a child, I acted like a child, I thought like a child, and I did childish things. When I became a man, I did away with the childish things. You see what I'm saying? I can't even see your face because it's all dark in there.
No, yeah, no, totally.
But you need to hear this right now.
Clicked. No, for sure, it did.
Because you have no one in your life sharpening your knife, meaning iron sharpens iron, okay?
Well, you know what's funny? I talked to somebody and they told me the whole, like, you gotta be a man, but thing, you know, and I get that.
But they're not giving you the ingredients of what a man means.
Well, yeah,
they just say you gotta be a man. Well, what the fuck does that mean?
Not like that, you know. It's just, you know, man up, learn your mistakes, but like that just impacted a little bit more. Definitely.
I gave you a different, detailed perspective of that.
Right. It's
because I'm gonna get inside your chest. Because I don't care about you feeling good or hurting your feelings. I care about you achieving what you're here to achieve.
Right.
That's
like
love. That's friendship.
Like you just told me to literally lay down or lay off of. Oh shit, my mom just took me. Lay off of what I wanted to personify myself.
Yeah.
Because of what I wanted people to think of me.
Yeah. Because you have spent your whole life, bro, caring about and trying to create this mask, this image of I want people to view me this way and view me this way. When you really, you're putting on masks that are illusionary. It's not who you are.
Yeah.
And you're lying and robbing people. And then when they treat you according to your mask, you get hurt and offended. and then you don't want them no more, like your girlfriends or your friends or your family or whoever, and then you distance yourself from